Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to building Walt Disney World. In the last part, we kind of did this area right here, took off the balcony, redid the walls. Still not exactly sure how I feel about the honeycomb, so definitely if you have an opinion, let me know in the comments. I feel like of all the blocks we have now, it's probably the best one. Again, ideally we'd be able to do like bricks, but like dye the bricks or something. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't think we can do that right now, unfortunately. Somebody had the suggestion, and it was pretty good, of using signs to spell out Emporium, which is kind of obvious. I don't know why I didn't think of that. um, so I think since the letters are kind of like gold, I want to use like a yellow dye on the signs to make the letters gold. Um, and I feel like the only sign that really works well for that is going to be dark oak. So we're just going to use that up there, I think. Um, Another suggestion that somebody had was turning the shulker boxes sideways, or like so that their heads are facing out. And I think that'll work pretty well uh, because of the design on the top matching a little bit better. So I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so now that's what that looks like, and then we can put these signs down. Well, I'm gonna have to shift click for these signs. Oh, I'm also gonna have to spell out the letters. So I think I kind of want the letters to be like big, and I also realized there's 8 of these shulker boxes, and there's 8 letters in Emporium. Obviously, Emporium only takes up like the middle, like 5/8 or so. Um, and I won't really be able to. Uh, well, I guess I could do like just the middle ones having the signs and uh, spelling them out, but that would be a lot more tricky with the signs. It would be easier just to keep it to one letter per block. So it's not going to be perfect, but I think it'll be good enough, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's the final product from that. I don't think it looks great, but I don't think it looks that bad either. The R is a little off. If you know how to do R's a little better, let me know, because this looks like trash. Um, I probably could have made it a little better. I'm trying to think of how to do that. I don't know. Um, but yeah, if you know if you know how to make any of these letters better, definitely let me know, and I can change them if I need to. They were just kind of the best I could come up with. All right, so that'll work for now at least. And again, the having the pattern like this, so like before the shulker boxes, like they have this dark area at the bottom, but of course the actual sign doesn't have that in Disney. So it kind of like has this consistent border all the way around. And it would go through the middle, but like these signs kind of don't let it go through the middle in a way. So I think overall that looks pretty good. So that's probably the closest we'll be able to get it. Except maybe my ASCII art could be a little bit better for sure. Um, okay, so what do we want to do next is the question. I'm thinking I kind of want to do like this area, because that'll kind of let us finish off this side for the most part as far as the side of the building goes. And then we can kind of do the other side that's just like a mirror image of that. Um, and then we can do like the balcony and the roof, or not the balcony, but like the overhang part and the pillars, and then the roof separately. I'm definitely not keeping this brick roof. It looks ugly as heck. Um, Obviously, you can't really see the roof from up down here, but I think we can definitely make it look a lot better than that. Um, so next up, um, again, I kind of want to do this area, so I think I'm going to just completely get rid of this stuff that I have now, and as well as this stuff too. I don't really need that either. And then I'll get rid of this overhang as well, because we got rid of the other one and we're redoing it anyway, so whatever. Alright. So over here, like I said, we kind of have like an archway with like doors on the inside. I don't know if I can I like go, oh I can, awesome. So yeah, we've kind of got like this thing going on here. So like you can get into this area with this pillar, like from right here or from over here, right? And that's kind of like the side right here, right? I'm sure I tried to do this last time with something fancy for the pillar. I don't know if we'll be able to have the pillar. Although right off the bat, actually, let's look at some doors. Um, what do these doors resemble the most? I feel like color-wise they resemble birch, but pattern-wise probably jungle. Um, so I think I'll probably go with birch because it matches the color, and I feel like that's a little bit more important. But let me know what you think in the comments if you think I should use one of the other doors for these. But I think we can probably... Oh, can we not do that? Oh, this is going to be weird. I'm going to have to, like... I want it to be, like, up against this wall, if I can. Yeah, like that. So it's, like, sandstone, I guess. And then... do that over here as well. Like that. And then this should... Yeah, it kind of looks like that now. Where the doors won't really... like, actually... like, they'll shut like that, right? But, like, that's not really exactly their functionality. You know, their functionality isn't going to be to, like, keep people out. It's just going to, like, be open, right? Like it is in the parks. I mean, in the parks, they're always open. The hinges for this door should be on the other side. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Can you do that with doors? I'll try it. If I can't figure it out, let me know in the comments. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So technically, yeah, they could close like this, which is obviously not how they're meant to close in the picture, but, you know, doors obviously don't swing more than 90 degrees in Minecraft, so I think that's about as good as we'll be able to get that, but I'm pretty happy with that, for sure. So then I think we just extend this part out, and then we extend this part out to meet it. The only problem with that, though, I guess, is that we can't really see in here very well. Okay, I wish I had a view that was like kind of in the middle of the last one and this one. What about this? Oh yeah, maybe that'll work. Unless this was just the last view. I don't really remember. Yeah, it might have been. So, I mean, obviously, this matches like having those extra doorways there. And then, of course, we'd put the extra window up here. Which we would probably not have room for a full window, but we could maybe do half a window. Yeah, something like that, maybe. And then you come in here. I don't know, this feels cramped. I don't know if I'll be able to get it any better than this, honestly. But again, you kind of don't, like, see into it, which isn't ideal either. So maybe, I mean, we could just take down these guys and have that. Let's go back to maybe that other view. That's not quite it. This is not going to be easy, is it? Come on, Street View. Now it's not even going anywhere. Okay, what does this look like? That's not really what I wanted either. Okay, yeah, this was it. Okay. What are these guys doing, I wonder? I don't know. Okay, so that doesn't look bad, I don't think. Again, there are, like, whoops. There are, like, although maybe this doesn't, let's try this instead. I feel like it is a bit more open. And there's like, I don't know, can we use like a type of wall? Maybe like red sandstone wall here, like here, and then bear with me, and here, like that, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. These guys would kind of represent this pillar here is what I'm thinking, and then this one here. So that way you still get, you can still see in, and you would still be able to walk in from the side. You can walk in from this way. Well, maybe you can't walk in from this way, because that's not how walls work, I guess. We can always come back and redesign it with fences if we need to, too. Like this could be, I don't know if I'd want to use oak, but just for example. Something like this, right? And then you can walk through on all sides. And that's a little bit more open as well. And then, I mean, if we wanted to, we could have some kind of pillar, although that doesn't connect well, so maybe not do that. I don't know. We'll see what 1.16 changes about the walls. I could just look it up too. I just haven't bothered to do that. To see the other wall options that they're adding. So yeah, but it looks like it should come out in the next week or so. So I think we'll leave it like this for now, and I'll definitely be sure to come back. I feel like there might be a way to like use like upside down stairs to kind of represent this part maybe, but I don't really know how that would work. So yeah, again, we're kind of just trying to get this as good as we can in Minecraft. And then yeah, kind of go from there. I guess this part up here is also kind of a window, so I wonder if we can kind of extend this window out and then maybe bring it back this way. Maybe, what's this gonna look like? That might be fine. Yeah, that's not bad. I kind of like that. Again, I won't be able to get very detailed for sure. I mean, obviously I would like to add like all the stuff around the windows and the fences, but I can't really do that without mods, unfortunately. So again, we're just kind of getting it as close as we can in Minecraft. People have said, "Oh, this isn't perfect. It isn't one-to-one exactly," but we're trying our best to get it to look as close as we can get it. So first of all, these need to all be honeycombs as well. That's been bugging me. All right, so let's see. I think the rest of what I want to do is probably just copy kind of what I have over here, but like over here. And let's see, what are we at time-wise? I'm not exactly sure because doing these letters took forever. And again, I don't want to do the letters again if I don't have to. So I think it might be quicker to actually use like World Edit, which again, I'm not super experienced with, so I'll probably do that off camera and then show you guys next week what that looks like. We're not done yet for today though. So yeah, I'm trying to think what we do for that. So yeah, because ideally this is just like copy and then rotate and then paste, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So I'll probably make a backup of the world and try to do that off camera. And ultimately it might not be faster because I don't know how to use it, but it would be helpful to kind of learn how to use it. So then I can do it on camera and it'll take like 2 seconds going forward in the future. So instead we can maybe start working on this overhang for now. One other thing I want to mention while my retention is still somewhat high, relatively. I was going to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I forgot. I'll do it next time. At 500 subscribers, I'm planning to do an hour-long episode of one of these. So instead of the 15-20 minutes we're doing now, it'll be an hour long, so that'll be fun. You can grab some popcorn, we'll premiere it. I'll announce it, a couple weeks ahead or something like that, and we can all sit down and watch it together, so that would be cool. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and then share this with all your friends. If your friends like Minecraft, hopefully they'll like this series, especially if you're liking it. So yeah. Again, next thing we want to do is probably this overhang. Now I kind of want to get the shape of it right. Let's see, what kind of blocks? I feel like we kind of want to match these blocks, right? We don't want to get the palette we're using doesn't want to get too crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think, you know, relatively this color matches this color in the actual image over here. So I feel like, you know, whatever we use here, whoops, we should probably use up here as well. So before we were just using sandstone, but now we're using like smooth sandstone. So hopefully this ends up looking better. Okay, and then we need this to kind of now extend outward a little bit more. And what were we doing? I think we were doing 2 for the overhang, so that should work. And it kind of like cuts off over here, so I feel like this is fine that we just have this abrupt stop. And it'll probably will look better once we redo this area too. Okay, so I think what I was planning to use, I have caps lock on, was some kind of wall. We could use end stone. Let's try end stone and sandstone. Obviously, none of these other walls really look like the same colors, so we'll try both of these out and see kind of what they, whoops, kind of what they look like. Let me fix that, okay. And then, yeah, so it would come down something like this. Or we could do something like this. I feel like the end stone doesn't have as much, or I feel like the sandstone has more going on, and I feel like that there's a lot going on in the picture, right? Like if we zoom in on this, like there's a lot of different designs in here. And while the sandstone doesn't necessarily have designs in it, it's not as like structured like the end stone is kind of bricks. I also think the color of the sandstone is probably more consistent and looks better too. So I think we'll do the sandstone walls instead. And I think these look pretty decent as well. It doesn't look great up here seeing through the gaps, but nobody's going to be up there anyway, so that's fine. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then I wanted to use the creeper, the chiseled. Is that chiseled? Yeah. Chiseled sandstone for those patterns. And they kind of line up with wherever the windows are not. So like right here, I guess. Yeah. So we do that. It's not going to look perfect because they're not the same size as the wall. Obviously, it'd be ideal if these blocks were just the size of the wall, and that'd be fine. But oh well. Again, we're trying to get this as close as we can, realistically. So then we could do something like that. And I think that doesn't look too bad, honestly. So let's bring the rest of them down and get a good look at it. Okay. Yeah, so I think that looks decent. I'd kind of like to put something like there. On all of these, on each side, but like I feel like, yeah, when we connect them like that, they go together. Ideally, we would still have like the gap that they make when there's only one. And again, we might be able to do that in 1.16. So I think let's just leave it like this for now, and we'll come back probably in the next episode. There will be 1.16, so we can try it out then. And then hopefully I can have some. Well, actually, I might wait off until to copy and paste everything over here. I might hold off on that until 1.16 comes out and we can actually use different walls and stuff. So I'm at 30 minutes now roughly, and I don't know exactly how long the speed up portions will take, so we're probably at about 20 minutes for the video. So I'll end it off here. Definitely let me know what you guys think about the signs and the shulker boxes and the pillars in the comments. And yeah, other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. Share the video with your friends. Again, that's super important for getting us to 500 subscribers. And then we can do that hour-long episode. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.